Struggling to get your grips with your strumming? Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you 5 essential strumming techniques that every guitarist needs to know. And so whether you're just starting out or you're looking to tighten up your rhythm, these techniques are going to help you gain control so you can play your favorite songs with confidence. Stick around, let's turn that strumming into a solid backbone for every song that you play. As a guitar teacher with over 5,200 hours of teaching small group classes for adult beginners, I've seen every strumming problem you could find. All right, some strumming like really wimpy like a fish out of water, to not having any confidence, don't know which way up or which way to go. Basically, your hand feels like a drunk on payday. But like in this video, I'm going to show you these simple techniques that get that strumming under control so it's solid as rock. All right, let's go. Essential strumming technique number 1, strum from the elbow. For most Campfire songs, you're not going to be playing funk style guitars or songs like that. All right, so it's all coming from the elbow here, all right, not the wrist. We don't want just the limited movement with the wrist. So with this elbow, lock this part, if you're sitting down, on the upper bout of the guitar, and just lock it on there and just let it swing up and down naturally. Right? You're not fighting gravity here or anything like that. It's just getting that feeling comfortable. Now, why doesn't it feel comfortable straight away? Because the up movement is not a natural movement for the human body to do. Yes, we can strike like with a hammer and movements like that, punch, but like it's the up movement that feels unnatural. So when your elbow is locked in on that upper bout, you're just going to relax and let it fall and come back up. Right? Nothing more than that. But the key is strum from the elbow, so generate the rhythm from here, again, not the wrist, and just let it do its own job. All right. Essential strumming technique number 2, keep your arm nice and flat. All right, so we don't want to be strumming like that. We don't want to have a curve in our wrist. It's just nice and flat. Pick in hand or with your fingers, it doesn't really matter. And your guitar body like that. So it's just going over the top of the guitar. Nice and easy. So parallel. You know, that's a big word for a musician to say, parallel. But that's all we got to do is just go over the top like that. Up and down, up and down. All right, so it's nice and relaxed. Remember, got essential technique number 1 from the elbow, and everything is just parallel to the guitar body. Again, your wrist is not out on an angle, strumming like that. Okay, let's move on. So when you strum, like, don't strum directly down across the strings, all right? Because that's going to create friction with your pick, all right? So, and we don't want a down motion and then come back up on a different angle. So it's just one motion. So the way I get my students to envision this is just imagine that you're drawing on the outside of a circle, just like that, all right? So as you strum down from the elbow, just letting it fall naturally and coming back up, it's like drawing on the outside of a circle there. Okay, and so it's one direction. So as you go down, you follow the path directly back up. You don't come back up over here or anywhere else. It's just like straight down and up. Okay, just on the outside of a circle, nice and easy. So whether you're just starting out with your rhythm guitar or you are looking to tighten up your rhythm playing, it's important to count out loud so you know where the beats are. All right, so whether you're just doing like a single strum, you're going to be counting like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Counting just helps internalize the rhythm for you. So when you go to strum on every beat, for example, or a pulse strum, you go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and that helps internalize the rhythm and which once that's internalized, it becomes a feel, and you won't have to count all the time. But I don't know what it is, and I know a lot of guitar teachers around the world, we all have experienced this same phenomenon. So when a student sits in front of me and I say count out loud, they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. But like if I talk to them and ask them a question, they answer straight back. Right? I don't know what it is. It's a worldwide phenomenon. So I encourage you to count out loud. Don't worry about who's in the room next to you, in the room with you. You're just trying to get this internalized for yourself, and counting really helps your strumming. All right, so the next question is, well, how do I go about counting when I'm doing a strumming pattern? Well, you can count. There's nothing wrong with that. Though I find most beginners prefer giving direction to their hand. All right, because we're so used to hearing the voice and taking commands or directions, the same thing happens with our hand. So if we've got a simple strumming pattern like a down, down, up, up, down, which would be like 1, 2, and 4, 1, 2, and 4. I find it easier, and students find it easier, when we say what we've got to play. Okay, and what I mean by that is you're just going to tell this hand what it's doing. So down, down, up, up, down, 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 up, up, down, 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 up, down. All right, that seems to work a lot easier than counting it 1, 2, and 4. It gets mixed up, especially in the beginner stages. All right, so down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. So when you're giving your hand direction, be careful of how you say it, because that is how you will play it. So what I mean, if you're going down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, like, and you're cutting those syllables short, you'll start playing it. Like, so it'll be like down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. And that's not what we want to do, especially for just a simple accompanying strumming pattern. So it's like down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. So you stay nice and relaxed as you speak. You don't force it, you don't rush it. But if you be very mindful that you're not cutting those syllables there. So like you don't want down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, because you will play like that. All right, so say it nice and slow, say it loudly, and you'll get it. So a couple of bonus techniques for you. All right, so when you strum, you want to be over the sound hole. So with your elbow here, remember technique number 1 is that should give you pretty much over the center of the sound hole. And it's okay to be back a little bit from the sound hole. You don't have to be right in the center, but you don't want to be up here, or you don't want to be back down here. Right? They're good for techniques, but not for just everyday strumming. Right? So from the center, you're going to end up sort of like down in the bottom, like around 7 o'clock, if you look at this as a clock face, this sound hole. All right, so it start up here about 12 o'clock, you got to end up around 7 o'clock. All right, and that's the motion that you should be going for there. Okay, and just like everything we do with the guitar, just keep everything nice and relaxed, and it'll happen. All right, so the next bonus tip I want to share with you, and the final one, is when you strum, as long as you're counting out loud or saying what you got to play, be very mindful that you don't stop mid-strum. And what I mean by mid-strum is you don't stop at the bottom of the strum, or you don't stop at the top of the strum. You just got to keep this arm flowing. I like to call this the motor, all right, because this drives everything. Rhythm drives everything in music, okay? So your motor, like imagine if you're driving down the highway and your motor stops, guess what's going to happen? All right, it's all going to come apart really quickly. All right, so the same thing here, and like it only has to be a split second hesitation, and then the whole rhythm gets put out. You'll find yourself either playing out time, stopping, or trying to catch up. All right, so when you do it, do everything slow, and just make sure that you're not stopping. Right, so you don't want down like there, or okay? It's really important to keep that motor going at all times, because this is all that strumming is, just down up. We just put things in, we take things out. What I mean by that, put things in, we add extra strums, or we take out strums so we don't hit the strings every time through. All right. If you're looking to improve your strumming even further and would like to play some of your favorite songs, then the Ultimate 4-Chord Songbook is your shortcut to playing 10 easy Campfire tunes with just 4 chords. Each song is broken down into bite-sized videos, so it feels just like we're having a one-on-one lesson together. You'll get easy change chords to make strumming a breeze, plus straightforward one-page chord charts to keep you on track, so there's no more getting lost in sheets of music. And with my CPR practice system, you'll build up your skills in a way that's fun and effective. Click this link now and start playing your first song today. I'll see you there. Oh, and just before you go, if you want more help with playing and your strumming and counting in time, check this video out here. I know it's going to help you, and I'm sure you'll get a lot out of it. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.